Good save.
This is the only football league in Britain where losing is the ultimate goal. Teams win points not just by scoring, but by shedding pounds. Games had to be postponed during the coronavirus lockdown, but with restrictions lifted, they're now back up and running. And in the last few weeks, hundreds more men have signed up to help try and defend themselves against COVID-19.
I do know a few people that have lost loved ones for it. One of them ones where you're like, that could have easily been me. Obesity doesn't help you when you're fighting any illness, let's be honest, and especially COVID. So yeah, it's been a big thing now, back on it.
Because of my age and because of the fact that I'm overweight and susceptible to problems, that does put me in a slightly at-risk category. Last week I was around 116 kilos. I think if I can get down to 75, that'd be good.
And they aren't the only ones.
But when I went into ICU, when I was really ill, I was way overweight. I'm only about 5'10", at the outside, and I was too fat.
Man vs Fat is now one of the initiatives the UK government is throwing its weight behind as part of a new drive to tackle obesity, believed to be motivated by Boris Johnson's own battle with coronavirus. The Prime Minister claims he's lost a stone since his spell in intensive care, and now he's pushing the nation to reduce their waistlines too, to help protect against the disease. Research suggests that living with excess weight puts people at greater risk of serious illness or death from COVID-19, and the UK is the second most overweight country in Europe. So there's a renewed sense of urgency on behalf of the government to improve the nation's health. They're introducing a raft of new measures as well as more pedestrianised areas and cycle lanes. GPs will be encouraged to prescribe running or cycling. There'll also be an end to buy one get one free promotions on high-fat products, and junk food adverts will be banned on TV and online pre-9 p.m. The moves have been welcomed by the opposition party Labour, but there's concern that they don't tackle the underlying problems.
It's going to be a real effort on behalf of government, on behalf of schools, parents, individuals, you name it. And I just want to see a strategy that can harness all of those groups and individuals together, not shame people, not make out that if you're overweight that you're some sort of problem. Actually give those people who themselves recognise that they have issues, give them the tools that they need to be able to live a healthier life, both mentally and physically.
Successive governments have so far failed to tackle the UK's obesity crisis. Being overweight is now the new normal here. Currently, 2/3 of adults and 1 in 3 children in the UK are overweight or obese. And there's worries that the pandemic will only increase the size of the problem.
The fact that we've been living under lockdown and for a lot of people, movement has been restricted, suggests that actually potentially obesity could even have gone up. Especially for children who haven't been going to school for the past couple of months.
Experts say the measures are simply too little too late. The government, though, is hoping that they can kickstart the nation into getting fighting fit to give the National Health Service a fighting chance as fears of a second wave continue to grow. Holly Hudson, SABC News, London.